Hey y'all, I'm Captain JGB84. You all know that, I'm hoping at this point. Anyways, I'm talking Oscar nominations. These are my picks of who I think will win. Um, what I'm gonna do first, I'm just gonna say who I think will win, and then I'm gonna say who I personally want to win. So, yeah, let's begin. Gonna go over these technical stuff quick. Best visual effects, Gravity. Best editing, Gravity. Best cinematography, Gravity. Best sound mixing, Gravity. Best sound editing, Gravity. Anything else? um, best original score, Gravity. Best original song, Let It Go from Frozen. Best costume design, I think will go to either The Great Gatsby or American Hustle, but I think The Great Gatsby. Best makeup and hairstyling, I think Dallas Buyers Club maybe. Best production design, probably The Great Gatsby. Best original score, Gravity. Best original song, Let It Go from Frozen. Best animated short film, I don't know. Best live action short film, I don't know. Best documentary short subject, I don't know. Best documentary feature, probably The Act of Killing. Best foreign film will probably go to The Great Beauty, an Italian film. Best animated film, Frozen. Come on, Frozen. Best adapted screenplay will go to 12 Years a Slave, John Ridley. Best original screenplay will go to Spike Jonze for her. Best supporting actress. Now this is a bit of a toss-up, both for who I want to win and who I think will win. Either Jennifer Lawrence for American Hustle or Lupita Nyong'o for 12 Years a Slave. I'd be happy with either one, but I'm guessing Jennifer Lawrence. They both won in other award shows, but Jennifer Lawrence won both the Golden Globe and the BAFTA, so there's that. For Best Supporting Actor, I'm saying Jared Leto for Dallas Buyers Club, though I would be happy with Barkhad Abdi from Captain Phillips or Michael Fassbender from 12 Years a Slave. Oof, he was great in that. Best Actress, Cate Blanchett, though I think Amy Adams should win that. Best Actor, I think Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club, though I'm really torn on to who any of these should win. Best Director, Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity, and Best Picture, 12 Years a Slave. All right. Those are the ones who probably will win. I could be wrong. There's always been, surprises. Especially last year, I remember with Best Director. If Ben Affleck was nominated, it would have gone to him, but instead it went to Ang Lee, which it could have gone to any of them. I would be fine with that. I was kind of hoping it would go to David Russell. Anyways, now who I personally want to win. Most of these I'm pretty fine with. I mean, uh, let's see. Yeah, Gravity will win everything technical, of course, and original. It'll also win original score and directing. Um, for acting wise, I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club, so I really can't say. Um, for best screenplay, though, I think adapted screenplay. Yeah, 12 Years a Slave, probably. Don't really know if any of these other ones or not. Original screenplay, I think Spike Jonze should win it for her. Either that or David Russell and Eric Warren Singer for American Hustle, but I'm thinking Spike Jonze because it's her. It's awesome. For supporting actress, like I said, Jennifer Lawrence or Lupita Nyong'o. For supporting actor, I don't know really. I really need to watch Dallas Buyers Club. Maybe I'll watch it this Saturday. I could finally, I'll finally have seen. Well, the only Oscar-nominated film I haven't seen on this is Philomena, which my dad keeps nagging me to see, but I just haven't got around to it. Um, but Jared Leto will probably win that. If not him, literally any one of those other ones could, all those other actors could win it. Jonah Hill, that was a surprising nomination. Um, but American Hustle also had another thing. It also has acting nominations in all four categories. For Best Actress, really this comes down to Amy Adams, Cate Blanchett, and Sandra Bullock. I think. I mean, I think Sandra Bullock's a bit out of that writing already. Amy Adams is as well. So yeah, it's gonna go to Cate Blanchett. And for Best Actor, I really don't know. I would say Chiwetel Ejiofor for 12 Years a Slave because, like I've said that before, that he doesn't have to say much. He doesn't have to say anything, and you could just get the entire sense of what's going through his head, what's on his mind, and you just feel for that. That's how good his performance is. I would honestly wouldn't be surprised if Leonardo DiCaprio won because um, I was reading a good article. It was I think it was called "The Seven Things the Oscars Have to Stop Doing," and one of them was the pity Oscar. And yeah, we all know the pity Oscar. They gave it to Meryl Streep a few years ago for that god awful Iron Lady. Ugh. And they gave it to Martin Scorsese for The Departed. Who else was there? I don't know who else it's been recent years, but they've given it, yeah. Um, hmm. But really, I'm not saying like they don't deserve it. I'm just saying like they might give it to him because hey, this is like his 500th nomination, and he says he's gonna take a break from acting for a while. The same thing could be a bit said about Jennifer Lawrence. She just announced recently she's taking a break from acting, so there's that. But the problem with this year's nominees is that it's so just everyone knows who's gonna win. It's so predictable who's going to win. Which is honestly, it's just going to be like, it's kind of like with Daniel Day-Lewis last year. Like, everyone knew he was going to win. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, I think the film is good. But, you know, it certainly feels like it was, Spielberg just ran it through about 500, like a few hundred dozen test audiences so that he could just literally just show him acting and whatever. Show Daniel Day-Lewis acting. The point being is that it was such a quote-unquote safe film that, and it focused so much on like really just him acting half the time that he was going to win. I mean, just the thought of that sounds like he's going to win. I saw a great ad in the paper. This was a few years ago. I think it was the start of 2012 January, and it was like the list of all the movies that were coming out, and it's like one of them, Lincoln. Steven Spielberg directs Daniel Day-Lewis to the stage to accept his Oscar. And what do you think happened next? For Best Picture, uh, yeah, really, I think it will come down to American Hustle, Gravity, or 12 Years a Slave. Really, you know, I think Gravity and 12 Years a Slave, they're both my favorite films. I'd be happy with either one. But, you know, 12 Years a Slave, I don't want to say one's better than the other because I just don't. This is the problem I have with Oscars is that how do you compare these films? What does The Wolf of Wall Street have to do with Captain Phillips? What does Dallas Buyers Club have to do with Gravity? Absolutely nothing. So that's the thing I wonder with Oscar vote is that you're forcing them to pick a winner, to pick which one's the best out of them. Um, that's tough. The only problem with 12 Years a Slave winning is that it won't. It's that it will only win a couple awards: Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and what else? It might win like costume design. If it wins Supporting Actress, okay, that's 3 awards right there. At the BAFTAs, it won 2 awards: Best Picture and Best Actor, and that was it. So there's that. But it'll probably come down to that. I think, well, 12 Years a Slave, I think, is the more important film than Gravity. In that, well, I mean, no other, like, I don't think any other film for a long time is going to capture, you know, what slavery actually was and some of the, really, just the cruelty of humans, really. Okay, that's a bit dramatic way to put it. Um, hmm. Don't really know what else to say. Best director, it'll probably go to Alfonso Cuarón. I mean, okay, what am I saying? It will go to him. He's won every other award. It would be neat if Steve McQueen won though, because he'd be the first black director to win the award. Yeah, there's only been white people that have won the award, and only one woman, Catherine Bigelow, one of my favorite directors. So there's that, but I don't think so. A bit Entertainment Weekly, which is spelled backwards there, actually did something where they say who will win, and they actually, let's see if you can see it here. Gravity there has 19%. 12 Years a Slave there has 18%. They think that'll win, but I kind of doubt it. Really? There's often the debate whether our Oscars sort of influenced by other award shows. I think they are. I mean, come on. Really, they can just watch any other. Like, I'm pretty sure they do. Like, Academy voters are. They're really strange people when you get down to it. I mean, gosh, it's coming from me, and I want to make movies one day. But yeah, they are strange people. They're unbelievably biased. They show just a lot of favoritism, and like, you can constantly see, you know, like The biggest joke, I think, of this year at the Oscars is Meryl Streep's nomination. Now, I'm going to do a huge rant on Meryl Streep eventually, why I think she's one of the most overrated actresses of the last 15 years. I have seen, like, not saying her older stuff, but her newer stuff, really, in the last 20 years or so. But that's another story. But why the hell is she nominated, really? I would say put Emma Thompson on there. Why the hell is she nominated? August Osage County was, ugh, jeez. It is acting porn. That's what it is. It is acting porn. And that's honestly what Meryl Streep's come down to. Not a porn actor, but someone you watch because it has acting porn in it. Kind of like what the Iron Lady was. It's acting porn. That's all August Osage County. How the frig do you pronounce that? Osage County. But those are my thoughts on the nominees this year, so tell me what you think, who will win, and I will get back to you soon, and I'm going to do video reactions for the winners. So see you later. Bye.